Hey everyone, Daniel Getman here with Lords of Lothar. I'm going to make this video really quick just to show you guys what just launched tonight. Combat 2.0 I think is finally done, and I'm going to make it live right now. Basically what 2.0 is it makes combat much more fluid, much more dynamic. Things are going to change quite a bit here with this next combat upgrade. Been working on it for about a week now. Believe I'm done with it, of course. I could use everyone's help in testing it out. I'm sure there's probably bugs in there. I haven't really tested it extensively yet. But for the most part, it's done. Basically, if you go to the patch notes page, which is under info patch notes, I haven't changed this video yet, obviously, because I'm making it, but this video will be the video that you're watching. And here is a whole slew of things that have been added to the game, specifically to combat. Couple highlights here. The first thing, major thing that's changed is monsters will now have skills. They can do different things to you, have special abilities and things like that to attack you with. It makes it much more interesting fighting monsters that can say poison you or heal themselves, that sort of thing. It hopefully will cut down on the monotony and the boredom of clicking attack over and over again until you kill something. Now you kind of have to pay attention to what's going on, which is hopefully a lot more interesting, as well as skills and abilities being added for each class. We've added a skill pool that you can spend to use those classes on. So basically mana points or rage or energy for rogues. This whole explanation goes in deeper than that. If you played an MMO before, you probably know what all those things are. If not, I would suggest you definitely come here and read through this, because it might be a little confusing if you're not too sure about it. Also, I've made healing now is not free. It's not a free action. The monsters will react to you after you heal, so you can't just use potions now to fully heal yourself and not have to fight the monster, or basically a pause in that combat. That's gone. And status effects. Status effects are new. Basically, a status effect is an effect that can either hurt or aid your character throughout the fight. So, for instance, poison would be one. So you can actually bleed or suffer poison damage over time during fights now. Again, something you kind of have to watch for in the combat log. I'm going to show it to you really quick. I haven't made it live yet, so it's still under the testing button, but I will do that as soon as this video is finished. Once I get
Hello, my.
Ooh, that was loud. Once I get to a screen, so I'm going to fight this mountain troll. The particular thing about the other thing you'll notice is I added icons down here and took out the buttons. I think it looks much better this way. But basically, I'm playing on my paladin, fighting this mountain troll. And basically what happens when you fight the mountain troll now, mountain trolls have an ability called Bloodlust. And basically what happens is when they get down below a certain amount, every single time they hit me now, if they do hit me, is going to cause a critical. So if you noticed, I've been dying to the mountain troll quite often. I've had to tweak it a little bit. But if they get a lucky hit on me, it could hit me for triple and kill me in one shot. So it's kind of dangerous. So what I've learned to do now, especially with the paladin class, is I can use Righteous Hammer and stun the troll. So now he can't hit me back, and I can hopefully kill him in one shot after that. So it's kind of nice. You have different abilities now. You'll have to look through the abilities and see what each class can do. Every class is slightly different. Let me show you the rogue really quick here, because that's my new favorite, I think. I really liked the paladin before, but for some reason now I really like the rogue. I think it's kind of cool. So I'm playing the rogue now. I'm going to fight this gnoll. The rogue got two new abilities, and here's their energy bar, basically. What I should do is add costs down here so you know how much each of these abilities cost. But basically, I can use this ability, Perforate Artery, and if you notice, I've made the gnoll bleed. So now, every time Actually, I missed that time. Found a bug. The Null will bleed over time as well, now that I've basically made him bleed with that ability. And lastly, Cleric is very similar to Paladin. Clerics are much more defensive, so they get a lot of defensive abilities. They can remove status effects from themselves, things like that. The Fighter is kind of opposite of all the other classes. Instead of starting with a mana pool to draw from, they actually build their mana pool as they get hit. Ooh, my bad. This guy's actually almost dead. When you start the fight, you start with 0, and as you fight the monster, you gain rage, and that's how you use these abilities. But anyway, I could make this video super long. I'm trying to cut down on the time here, because I know you guys don't like to sit and listen to me talk all day. But again, info, patch notes. If you go here, here's all the in-depth information about the status effects, what the monster skills are, how each of the mana pools or energy and rage pools react to each class, and then each class and descriptions and costs of all their skills and abilities. So thanks again, everyone, for helping us test this out. Another major installation of Lords of Lothar. This big patch just came out today. Hopefully you like it. Let me know. Give me suggestions. I'm always trolling the Skype page here, although that's the wrong Skype page. Trolling the Skype page here. So hopefully you guys will, like it, and I'm ready for ideas. Come on, give me some more ideas. Thank you guys for listening. Bye-bye.